Ladies and gentlemen, now the revamped event quest went live just over an hour ago, and I've done the full completion of Classic. Overall, I felt the rewards for just doing the completion, they felt better because I was getting more relevant stuff. But in all honesty, I didn't feel like much changed in terms of the difficulty of Classic. Like, the health pools and attack values are still, yeah, they're still very high, you know, they're very, very high in comparison to previous event quests. Just to show you a little bit of comparison here, what this Aegon is on in the first chapter. You know, at my prestige, you've got almost 600,000 hit points and about 15,000 attack. So he's a bit of a beefy fella still, you know, he's higher in comparison to the previous Valiant difficulty. And then if we have a look in Elder, I think Elder is comparatively speaking where there's been bigger changes to the downside, so it's a bit more friendly, a bit more approachable. Here you can see it's exactly the same as it was on Classic now. So what they've done is they've brought down Elder difficulty quite a bit, but Classic appears to be in a very similar spot. So if you had problems with the Classic difficulty last time, you may still also have problems with the Classic difficulty this time. I found that, you know, I was using Silk for Jessica Jones, and the Jessica Jones boss, and I think it's like the third quest, it was still like 177 hits for me or something like ridiculous, dude. It was a very, very long fight, but most of the other quests, just for the path alone, I just like blitzed it with like a really good like 7-star rank 4 character. So yeah, nothing else is that bad. But again, in terms of Elder difficulty, it does look like there has been a significant reduction, and also the removal of a lot of annoying defenders that had bad synergy with the node. You know, we don't have Kingpin in here anymore, we don't have Spiral, there's no Blade on the first one, so it looks like generally across the board, defenders have been a bit simplified in terms of their, their interactions and mechanical complexity. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to go today. But we've done enough waffling on. I think it's time to get into it. Who do I want to go for first? I think I'm actually going to start off with Dazzler here. Okay, so we've just switched over to Dazzler, and it's time to start clearing. I thought I'd start with Dazzler because I'm less familiar with how to play this character, and it's always a good idea to play the characters that you're not that good with first, so you can just you can back out if things get really bad. Okay, what do we do with Aegon? I think with Dazzler, I actually don't know if I'm meant to be using a special one. I really haven't looked into how to play this character too much. But I think I did alright on the movement things. What is it there? The tapping. There we go. Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, Aegon got thoroughly bullied there. That was an incredible matchup. And now let's move over. I think we're going to use Storm for this next matchup. Against, Jabari Panther here. And then we have the Joe Fixit. The Joe Fixit was a bit of a problem last time. I remember him hitting really, really hard. But I think Storm is really good here because, again, whenever Jabari attacks in, she's going to get that cleanse, and then if we just stun into it, it's kind of just fine. Just want to make sure it is essentially like the same node and core quest that we used to. So we're just not attacking into the block. It's the most important thing. We did not get any crits there, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to bring in the relic. I think I'm actually just going to use the special one here. Just convert those. For some reason, I thought I was baiting the special one, so I was getting like ready to dodge the projectile. But there we go. Jabari Panther is down. We've not taken too much damage. I think with the lower health as well, it puts everything a lot more in sniping range than it may have been previously. Here, Joe Fixit, we're going to use Sunspot just so we can try and burst him down, get like a really good combo. And apologies if, the voice sounds a little bit different today, man. I'm still got a little bit of flu still in my system. But I wanted to sit down, experience the new Elder difficulty. But this is definitely where the bulk of the changes come. So we've just been using some of the rank 2 champions so far. Let's check out that block damage. A little bit better. I want to try and, like, get that special too. It was the ability accuracy just caused my stun to fail, but doesn't matter too much. We just strike a combo in, charge up that special too, and that was a lot less painful. So we'll certainly take that. And then next up we have Daredevil. Just because of the shrug off, we're going to go Negasonic here. So let's give this one a go. You know, only seeing about just under 13,000 attack there is quite nice. A lot more manageable if you do end up making mistakes. I probably should have just saved up for a special 2 in this matchup. And I should be going for those 7 combos. Okay, we got the end of this one. I think we'll go in with the striker. All 5 combo here. Mash the block, see if we can get 16. Yeah, just about. Not bad. Okay, fire off the special 1. I think Negasonic's really good for this matchup, but she's not getting the Fury node benefit. I think it's non-contact attacks, so we're bypassing the We're bypassing the biohazard node. Oh, pardon me. Okay, let's go in 5 combo, special 1. Definitely grinding this match a little bit. Almost there. There we go. Daredevil is down, and we're going to move on to the next matchup now. So we got Black Cat here. Nothing really that special in this matchup. Just don't get hit. And then we got Iron Fist after. I always look forward to an Iron Fist matchup. It's very relaxing. So let's bring in Domino. And one thing I do like in this this matchup against Black Cat is, you know, even if you do get hit on Domino and take some bleeds, then we can just convert that into power gain. Okay, you gonna throw this? Okay, we got lucky here. We're looking for a crit bleed. Stun is pretty clutch. That works. I think this might have been a little too ambitious, or maybe it's at... Oh my god, Domino's stun, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played that reckless when you've still got like the shared health between characters. Just the very good thing is that I think I'm just gonna go Colossus for this one. Yeah, should be pretty chill. The good thing is, like, when the attack values aren't too overtuned, then like you actually get decent willpower healing sometimes. Like when debuffs come into the fray, but there's like crazy attack, which takes you down a lot. But if there's not too much, you can regain like a bit of health, a bit of sustainability via willpower, which is quite nice. I think that's been happening in a few matches. Just on various little things. Mainly from the Biohazard node, to be honest. Just trying to do slightly shorter combos, trying to bait out those, what is it, opportunities to parry and heavy. Just get the big Colossus Fury. Go for like a double medium here. Try and get the parry. Have a heavy attack. Special 2. And the fight is just done. Iron Fist. 54 seconds there. In my head, that was like a 20-second fight. Yeah, maybe I was just enjoying playing Colossus. A little too much there. Okay, next up we have Crossbones. I think I might just go Iceman for this one. Iceman, just because we have like the passive debuffs, so they're not going to be shrugged off. Should just work quite nicely for Crossbones here, I believe. Apart from the first couple of debuffs, though. What's my Frostbite? What's my Cold Snap? That's the one. Alright, let's chuck out the full combo. Maybe a cheeky backdraft. Oh my gosh, we managed to get it in. I'm hoping to get some crits, man, so I can ramp up. Get a nice special too, but I think I'll just, yeah, beta heavy, go in, special 1, and Crossbones is down. So we're at 79% here, and let's move on to the next matchup. So we got Ronin. Ronin's pretty fine. You can really use anybody for this matchup. I've still got a lot of my kind of top shelf characters to use. I think I might just use Deadpool for this one though, because I know I can comfortably bleed him. Yeah, I think Deadpool's a pretty good shout here. Oh, I did get a little bit caught on this one. Okay, wow. Incredible performance from Deadpool. And even though at some points there we had like 5 or 6 bleeds, just the willpower was putting in so much work. Did a really, really great job there. Okay, next matchup. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use Archangel for that one. Just Archangel's pretty good, maybe for Spider-Man. Onslaught could also work for Spider-Man, but I think next up, let's use... maybe not Cassandra Nova just yet. Maybe let's go for... need to pick somebody and go ready. Anybody will be fine. Just go Sinister. Sinister, I don't think works quite as well as you may want him to in this quest. Just because the mutant one like stops his degen transfers. I think for the first like heavy or something. I don't know if he caps out if that. So you don't get quite as much degen as you might like there, but he's very quick to ramp. You know, we're at 10 stacks. That's a pretty good time. Let's see if this transfers. Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I think once you got the ramp on Sinister, might as well just go for the special too. But look at that, dude. So much more fair on the willpower healing, because I think we've done quite well, despite maybe messing up like a couple of champ rotations. I don't think we've messed up and taken a single hit to the face yet. It might be something I'm misremembering. I think we've played quite well today overall, though. It's gone fairly decent. Okay, let's go Mega Red. Mega Red is, or should be pretty good for this. Because that bleed node's just going to activate his Giga Aura, and then we can have a great time, hopefully. Let's just get the, what is it, the degen on Deadpool Classic here, and then we're looking to proc the bleed off Biohazard. And we didn't get it. We've been super unlucky, I think. Dude, what? I was like, have I somehow gone immune to this node? Because I think it was like 24 hits or something on the combo before I saw it proc. Like, this luck is actually insane. Wow. It's not really luck in this scenario because it's kind of the opposite of what we want. Okay. Go special 2. Getting back in the corner. I think we'll... I'm just going to finish with a combo, actually. I was thinking of using a heavy, but I was like, the combo is going to be fine. I can just chain on special 1. Then we've got Elektra. What makes sense for Elektra? Really, anything is kind of fine. Maybe Bishop. Let's have a bit of fun. Bishop's pretty good for this type of event quest. Just because he can also, what is it? Passively get rid of the bleeds if he wants to. Just by holding block. If they do want to proc, and just convert it into like an early Fury. Right, we were missing a lot of prowess off that one, but we did get a lot of Fury though, so that's pretty good. Ideally, we just need like one really good special 2 to finish this off now. Might be enough with the Incinerate. It's going to put in a bit of work. Yeah, like another combo here. We just follow up, put the Striker in. And there we go. Elektra is down. And then Symbiote Spider-Man. I think we're probably going to use Archangel for this one. Just because then we don't really need to worry at all about the... what is it? The evade. Well, assuming we get some decent luck, because you can still get, like, a bit unlucky on these. We got no bleeds. Okay, I'm going to actually try and get the reparry here. Reparrying is so good for Archangel. It, like, changes the character, man. Picks him up a tier, because you can just get the poisons so much easier. I never knew how to reparry when I was like playing Archangel back in his kind of peak days. It's his peak days, but this character's still his peak. Look at that, 9 neurotoxins. He's having a great time. Okay, let's fire on that special 2. I think we probably have enough to kill him, because I get the Striker in now, right? And then I'm about to chain on the stun from the neurotoxin that's expiry, and then I can just go special 1. Oh no, I thought we'd have enough there. Okay, miscalculate. I could have run that combo a little bit tighter. I was maybe a bit too optimistic. So yeah, we actually took a bit of a beating, but we didn't get one shot though, so that is something. That is something there. And then who should we go for this last one? I feel like we gotta just bring in Onslaught. We have one more fight after this. Oh, we do. We got the Chavez after this as well. So we got Shang-Chi, 12,500 attack, looking a lot better. You know what, I still need to look up like a proper guide on how to play Onslaught. I'm only ever using him in quests like this. Because I remember like some things, I think, from when I first was playing this character. I remember trying to like heavy pause. So you pause the Neuros. But yeah, it's still been a minute since I went to Onslaught school. Okay, well, I just took a... Oh, no! That was so bad. So he actually did a combo on me, and then I went for the parry. But I didn't see the combo he did on me. Was the unblockable combo. So then going for the parry, obviously it didn't work because he was unblockable. So yeah, what a mug. I feel like we actually had a relatively good start to that as well in terms of just the Onslaught rotation. So I'm a little sad about that. Yeah, I got wrecked there, but I kind of deserved it on that one. Okay, we just gotta get special too quick. Just convert all of these into big damage, and there we go. Shang-Chi is down. We got Chavez here. Is it? Oh, it's Chavez, Sandman, and then we're at the end of that. Okay. So we've got a couple more opponents to deal with here. I'm thinking we just go Mr. Sinister here, because like I think we're going to be able to regen up a fair bit in this matchup, and Chavez, you kind of want to play her a little slower anyway. Like the good thing about Sinister or anybody with like really high bleed resistance is they're just gonna heal like crazy on this node. And then I think we just go special too. But look at that, with the biohazard, we are just farming the heals here. Feeling very good. I might actually just be able to KO here. Or am I getting too greedy with a combo? Maybe I'm getting too greedy. Actually, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Because we had that second like special 2. We would have got... It would have been good. It would have been good. And then we got Sandman as the final opponent before we get to the boss. Okay, for Sandman, I was thinking... You know what? I'll use somebody different. I'll just use Jean Grey for Sandman. Like, this is going to be quite nice. It should be a pretty quick nuke of a match here. Oh no! I didn't know he was charging the heavy attack there. Put me off guard a little bit. I think if I go heavy now, we should be at special 2. Oh yeah, dude, this is why we took Jean Grey up to rank 4. Yeah, she's cooking, man. She's cooking. And then we got Gwenpool. What does this Gwenpool have? Ebb and Flow knockdown. Ah, yes, I remember. So don't get hit by that. Every 6 seconds, it's rooted, and we just gotta constantly knock Gwenpool down is the ideal thing here. I might just use Carolina Dean, because then this last node removes the restriction. I hope I'm not missing anything as to why Carolina will be a good option. I think it should be. I mean, we're limit testing, you know, it's a fresh rank 4, fresh character. I think the Incinerate's going to be really good because they bypass. And also Carolina is just... yeah, the timing is working really, really well on the... what was it? The root bypass at the moment. But I did have a bit of an awkward one there. Was like, oh, do I knock down and go special 3, or do I not knock down and then go special 2? Oh no, I'm rooted. Oh damn, that bleed really hurts. Am I cooked? I might be a little cooked. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Caught me a little bit off guard there. I think it was really just taking the big bleed that honestly put me in a lot of trouble. So yeah, just played that one a little bit rubbish. I think in hindsight, I should have just like full sent that special 2 and not charged up to a special 3, regardless of the timer. But there we go. Gwenpool is down, so that was the first one. I made a couple of mistakes, and that cost me 2 revives overall. Definitely possible to do without any revives, of course. But yeah, I will say in comparison to the previous one, I think what makes a really big difference is the lowered attack value and the more, you know, thought that they put into who's actually going to be on the path. The restructure rewards are also feeling quite good because there's actually relevant stuff now from Quest 1, which I think is very, very nice as well. So yeah, I feel like for Elder difficulty, this feels like a step in the right direction, but I really wish you still didn't have to do Classic difficulty and you could skip to it. And my impression is, and feeling, is that Elder's probably now in a good spot, but I still think Classic is maybe a bit overtuned because it's like exactly the same as it is on both difficulties. It's just Elder has the, what is it, the thing of, okay, you've got to do all of the fights in a row and you're not going to automatically heal up as well. So yeah, I do feel like overall it feels better. It feels like a step in the right direction. Do I feel like there's still a lot of improvements that they can make on it for the October event quest? Yes, I do. But yeah, I'm curious to see your feedback, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll also continue playing through kind of the rest of this as well and see how I feel about some of the later quests and chapters. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.